Hello, and welcome back to another video. I've seen countless comments about not being able to knock out opponents, and it's a variety of comments, right? Like some of it is just like, dude, I keep having draws or going to decision. Other people are like, I keep rocking them, but I can't actually drop them. And really, the truth is that you need combinations to successfully KO people in this game. It's extremely rare to just load up a single power punch and KO somebody. And this philosophy is gonna go across pretty much every boxing game, every UFC game. I mean, it's all the same. It's not about loading up one big ol' knockout punch and hurting your opponent. It's about peppering in a handful of punches all at the same time, right? You're gonna do more damage over time if you can slip something and throw a 3-punch combo rather than just one massive power punch. It's all about throwing combos here. 3 less powerful punches are going to be more effective than 1 power punch. So if you pepper in jabs and you attack with the intent to throw combos, you're in a better place. If you see an opening and you hit them and follow up with another shot, you're going to do more damage, and that is exactly how to knock out an opponent in Undisputed. The more punches you throw in combos, the higher chance you're going to have to KO them, right? And this is particularly important if let's say you're rocking them, you hit them in the body, they're hurt, now you go up top, hit them in the head with a hook, and you just mix it up, right? Go to the body, go to the head, mix it up, throw off your opponent. If they can't block it, chances are they're gonna go down, and that's your whole goal, right? And while that's a big important piece of this, it's only half the battle. The other half of the battle is keeping your stamina up, and what that basically means is be patient and attack when there's an opening, and then attack with a few strikes. Like, it's okay to be passive and let your opponent throw a handful of combos and just block and dodge, get out of the way, let them wear down their stamina, hit them in the body a couple times and keep moving. And as soon as there's that big opening, you can go ahead and throw a bomb, right? You could throw a power punch and follow up with something else, or you could throw 3 weaker punches and then throw a massive shot for a 4-punch combination and knock them down. You're gonna be in a much better position doing that instead of just throwing one big power punch. Now granted, there are a few fighters where you can kind of get away with just throwing power punches constantly, but your time's going to run out. You're going to get to a point where you don't have the stamina, you're missing way too much, the clock's working against you, and there's a super high chance you're going to get knocked down or just knocked out altogether. So at the end of the day, it's way better to be proactive and throw combos instead of just being reactive and throwing bombs every time the opponent's walking you down, right? Like, you want to be face to face with this opponent and be preparing in your mind what combo you intend to throw, right? If they're not really blocking down low a lot, you know you could probably start with something down low, hit them in the body, hit them up top, and then finish down low again. And you could do that a handful of times, and before you know it, they're going to start blocking down low, and now you could reverse it. You could throw up top. Once they start trying to block that, throw down low, and vice versa. So with that being said, the whole purpose of this video is to outline some standard combinations you absolutely need to know to be successful in not only Undisputed, but any boxing game, right? These are super basic boxing combinations that genuinely apply as much in real life as they do in a video game. So we have our beginner combos, super basic stuff, just standard jabs, crosses, jabs, hooks, things of that sort. But then we also have a handful of advanced combinations, and while they're labeled advanced, they're still quite simple. You know, you're gonna throw to the body and then throw up top and vice versa. And as you start to get more comfortable and confident throwing these combos in fights and becoming more successful, you're also gonna realize what combos are faster and what works better in each situation. One of my personal favorite combinations is just a lead hook up top and then follow it up with a lead hook to the body. It's so quick and so clean, and it almost always lands. It's just so clutch, right? You could throw an uppercut to the body and then a hook up top. I mean, I'm always going to be using my jab and cross to manage distance, and then from that point I can throw some combos. But at the end of the day here, what's most important is being prepared prepared with a handful of combos you have in your head and having more than just a few. You want to be able to mix it up, otherwise your opponent's going to read your habits, and it's very, very easy to get in the habit of throwing the same things, and then you're going to get read like a book and knocked out. And as long as you have a good amount of combos in your back pocket to throw, you're going to be much less predictable, and you have such a higher chance of winning a fight, right? Like, at the end of the day, you want to have your standard ones that you throw because that's just kind of your play style, right? But you want something to keep in the back pocket that your opponent's not expecting. A lot of the times you can hold out until some of the later rounds and throw that combo that you know is just the money, and you're going to knock them out cold. And you just want to make sure you're not predictable. So I hope you take these combos at some level of face value. I mean, they're really basic ones, but it's up to you to kind of, create your level of combos, your style of fighting, and use it to your advantage, man. It's, for whatever reason, a lot of people don't really understand how fighting games work, but you're better off layering on a ton of damage with a bunch of punches rather than just one big punch every so often. If you're consistently landing quick, less powerful shots, it's going to do more damage over time in comparison to power punches. And that is really the big thing I've noticed in Undisputed. It's the big thing people totally miss, especially people that are new to boxing games. Is like, one big punch isn't going to do it. It's, unfortunately, we wouldn't have the game we have today if that were the case, right? It's not as realistic as a real fight. A real fight, one clean punch ends it. But in this game, you got to be able to have a fight last a while, and if that means piecing up your opponent with combos, then that's what it is. But needless to say, you could still KO opponents in a couple rounds, right? If you are patient and you're sidestepping things and dodging things and your opponent is gassed after a combo, throw your own combo and you'd be surprised. Or end that combo with a pretty big power punch, and once again, you'd be surprised. It's just the name of the game, man. So I hope this helps. I hope the combo list helps. I put them in the form of an Xbox controller and a PlayStation controller, but get creative. Create your own combos with what you got based off of your current fight style and your fighter and your career mode, and eventually you'll be able to take that to multiplayer and start surprising people. I hope this helps. If you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to drop a comment, drop a like, and I'll catch you guys next time. Take care. Bye.
Perfect.